I want to do one more this morning for you in James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. I think these verses have built from a place of talking about joy to highlighting steadfastness to now in verse 4. I'll read the text again, but it talks about how steadfastness itself does something. James chapter 1, verse 2. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. That word for steadfastness in secular Greek, actually back around the Bible times, could be used to speak of dwelling or even like staying in the house. You know what it's like right now to probably be staying in the house. And it's a picture that sometimes just waiting, sometimes just dwelling, sometimes saying no and having to sit with the Lord and sit with what He's trying to do in your life. And not always wanting the next thing and not always looking down the road, but sitting with what God is doing in the trial, in the difficulty, has its own work. That is, that there's a work in waiting. There's a work in letting the Spirit mold and shape you, and it brings you to a place where you are, the text says, perfect or complete. The word for perfect is a common word, telos, which really means to the designed end of. So God is out to form your character. And what He would like you to do is take this situation in with some joy, to recognize that there's always testings of your faith that are going on, but that if you'll sit and wait and you'll listen to the voice of God, you'll see what it is that God is teaching you in it. Jot these lessons down and really dwell on them and think about them, that it will have its own work in your life. Because a lot of times we're not creating and cultivating the time and space to sit with the Lord and to just dwell, so that the dwelling with God can have its own perfect work in the midst of the chaos bumping up against us. I hope you'll think about that today, and I hope you'll have a great day. The Lord bless you.